Hey folks, Muskoka card collector here. Been saving up some envelopes, TTMs I've gotten over the last couple weeks, maybe even longer. I just throw them into a box usually and then go through them and sort them. I know I'm not as organized as many of you other TTMers out there, but this is what it is. So the first one here is Ken Hodge. I remember seeing this somewhere, and I'd seen this card and I just really liked the auto. I really like the look of it. There you can see Ken Hodge, 6'2", 210, not a small gentleman by any stretch of the imaginations, and a great part of the Boston Bruins organizations for sure. So that's a really sweet card. Don't remember if I paid on that. I don't really keep track of that. I think I might have sent something through, but thank you. Next one here. Looks like we got one card as well. This one again, joined I guess a TTM face group and saw this one there as one of the better ones. Well, not better ones, but a really cool one to get. Picked up the card and then sent it out to Mr. Ken Anderson, Cincinnati Bengals quarterback. Sweet. Ink looks really nice. It shows nicely on the card. I add that one to my collection. This one, another one. Again, along the same suit, saw this one. Jan Stenerud. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of loss there on the autograph, but it says Hall of Fame 91 on the Prestige 2024. Sweet looking card, sweet looking ink. Really like the look of these returns on, like slightly higher end cards or mid-grade cards. And then we go here. We got Rob Andrews. He signed over his signature. Anyways, that looks pretty cool. What is this from? Rediscover Tops. So I guess this must be a reprint, but pretty cool. Mr. Rob Andrews there of the Houston Astros. I'm going to keep going. I think I got about 13 or 12 of these in here. And here we got two. We got Pat Coombs, great signer. Both with the Philadelphia Phillies organizations here in the older Fleer and then the older Tops. Looks like I got a thank you note here. Oh, this one. Thank you very much for the donation. I will send it to my charity. And again, I'd seen this one. Nancy Lopez, 2025, Golf United States. Really sweet looking card. It almost, it's I guess to me it looks like artwork unless it's been modified. A great American golfer all time. I believe, I'm not sure if the 2025, I believe she is in the Golf Hall of Fame. Either way, that's a sweet looking card, sweet looking auto. Love that. And I love the personalized note from Mrs. Lopez as well. And I've got one in here, and we're sticking with baseball. And we have Bill North, number 36. Added his jersey number there, San Francisco Giants. Sweet. Cool, outfielder. Some of these players, unfortunately, I don't know as well as I should. A lot of research needs to be done. Tanner Gray. I always love the racing cards. There we go. Championship drag racer. I switched gears to compete in NASCAR. Oops. A little bit of loss on the auto there, but love it. I know what this one is. Just the thank you. Argos sent, I believe, two of them out. Rahib the Rocket Ismail. Of course, you've got him in the Notre Dame jersey. And I visited there recently. So that was really cool experience going to Notre Dame. And you got them over here in the Argos, both landscape cards. Like the look of it. Pretty cool. Rahib Ismail, thank you. We're down to about 4 or 5 right now, folks. Oh, we got looks like an extra. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yes, we do. So we have Jude Drouin. So 2 cards, 1 autographed here on the side. Winnipeg Jets, of course, back in the day. I think this is 7980 top, OPG. There, another one. And then an autographed card. So always love it when players, that's in the Minnesota North Stars. Always nice to get little extras. That is really cool. Thank you very much, Mr. Jude Drouin, for your generosity. Center, of course, Cowboy Bob Orton. This is probably one of my first wrestling cards. You know, I had this hanging around. I'd seen that he'd returned it to other people, so I figured I'd follow up. There's a few more I'd like to chase down, like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and some other ones, but that's probably the first one that's going into my collection that I really like. Love the Topps Diamond Kings, Bryn Smith. That looks really cool. Pitcher, of course, with the Montreal Expos. Don't really recall actually where he went out, or am I going to be in the Phillies? I can't remember, but really cool card. Love the auto. Thank you, Mr. Bryn Smith, for returning that. And now we are, down to our last one. Hopefully it is successful. Looks like there's a card in there. And we have, again, as you guys know, I like collecting the Expos and Jays cards. We have Bill Sampin, pitcher with the Expos and the 92 Fleer. Very clean auto. We've got stats from Mr. Bill Sampin back here. You know, bounced around at the time between Harrisburg Expos and Indianapolis. But very, very cool. Love adding that to my collection. So, Mr. Bill Sampin, thank you. Let me know, folks, which one is your favorite card. We got a combination of hockey, a little bit of football, some baseball, wrestling, and a little bit of racing. Both CFL and NFL football. So drop in the comments below. Let me know what your favorite is. I'd love to hear your opinion, and see you next time.